Hey everybody, it's PartyElite. Welcome back to our Total War Warhammer 3 Immortal Empires Let's Play. What we're playing is Karl Franz, and we're going to make up for that battleless session last time with 2 battles to kick this session off pretty much right away. Erengrad is under siege, and the Brass Keep is under siege as well. We're on opposite ends of those 2 sieges, of course. Erengrad, we're the aggressor. Brass Keep, we're the defender. I intend to fight, I think, both of these battles and give us a cracking start to this session of the Empire campaign. Just want to say a huge thank you right off the bat to all of y'all who weighed in on last session, both in terms of some of the decision making we have to do down over here as far as our new wars are concerned, but also with regards to auto-resolving battles. I got some great feedback, and I'm going to keep all that in mind as best as I can, when I can, how I can, as we move forward with this campaign and future campaigns as well. Now, actually, on the topic of other campaigns, I really quickly want to take a look at our objectives again for this campaign, because the Village campaign is actually coming very close to the finish line, and it happens so suddenly. If you haven't been keeping up with that one, you might want to check it out. It's been a very fun campaign, but the end is right around the corner for it, and I was just curious what our objectives are for this campaign again. I know we checked it a long time ago, I think right at the beginning of this campaign, but I just thought we'd take a little peek over here today to see what we needed to do in order to get the short campaign victory. I don't recall seeing this pop up, did we? I guess we must have. We just defeated the Barrow Legion, but I don't remember seeing the pop-up. I feel like I would have made a bigger deal out of it. Either way, the Empire Secessionists were destroyed right off the bat. Sylvania very recently as well, and the Barrow Legion too. And we've managed to occupy, loot, raise, or sack 30 different settlements. So our short campaign victory apparently has been achieved. Maybe I missed it. Maybe I'm forgetting that I in fact saw it. Either way, that's been done. Our long campaign victory still needs a bit of work, right? We are about halfway there in terms of how many settlements we have to loot, raise, occupy, or sack. We got to get up to 70. We're, again, just over halfway there. And as far as our military alliances, vassals, or direct ownership is concerned, we've got northern, southern Sylvania on hand. We've got Reichland as well. And do we really not have anything else? I guess not. We have 2/3 of the wasteland, right? Let's not forget the last settlement up north over here under control of the Black Pit tribe of the Greenskins. We've got most of Hochland outside of the one settlement that we've given to Hochland itself, Krudenwald. We've got, do we have most of Ostland as well? This is kind of funny. We have partial completion across most of these territories we need to hold. That's not concerning or anything. What throws me off is, what about these guys? This is this province irrelevant? Solent is irrelevant to our victory? Well, that's kind of interesting, actually. I didn't realize that. Either way, we're doing okay as far as the long campaign victory is concerned. We'll have a few more confederations lined up soon enough, I thought. We had a few folks at fealty level 10, but it seems to have dropped off for some of them. Either way, we'll get that sorted when we are able to afford more confederations. We can, of course, use our prestige to help with our electoral machinations and all that good stuff, as was suggested previously, and that's how we actually got Solent, or I should say the Golden Order, let's not forget. So we'll get the opportunity to get all these. I'm not too concerned about that, but there is still a lot of work to do before we get the long campaign victory, let alone the domination campaign victory. Now, I'm going to go ahead and assume that anybody who's watching right now after so many episodes is in it for the long haul. You're not going to be just satisfied with the long campaign victory. You want to see the domination campaign victory, which is 272 settlements occupied, looted, raised, or sacked. Now, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you do just want to see the long campaign victory and then we move on. Let me know in the comments down below. Be very explicit in your in what you're hoping for in terms of the length of this series. Of course, the domination campaign victory will take a fair bit of time to get to, but you know what? I'm having so much fun. I'm more than down to see how far along this track we can get. But of course, the first line we have to cross is this one. And I just wanted to see how far we actually were from it. So, cool. Not going to take any more time on that. I just got to thinking again because of the village campaign and how that was going, so I thought I'd take a quick gander. Now, on the topic of objectives, perhaps I should also take a look at some of these quests, right? Where is our lovely Karl Franz? Maybe I shouldn't push into Khazid Irkalaz. Maybe I should pull back from all this nonsense and just do some of his quest battles. Get that extra money, not that we need it so desperately anymore, but get that extra money, get those items, and just get some work done elsewhere, perhaps? I'll think about it. But for the time being, I think these are our priorities. Let's go ahead and dive into the Brass Keep first. Ulrich is just out of reach of attacking this army, but you'll see that whether I stay in regular stance or in forced march, oh, I see what's going on. So I was checking between episodes, like just before I started recording this one. I didn't realize I'd already used up all his movement points last session. I was like, oh, if we can only get so far even in forced march, that must mean we're close enough to engage. So this battle might not happen until next turn, but either way, let's go ahead and move close enough just to double check. Can I engage with the garrison at the Brass Keep and bring in reinforcements? I don't think so. Oh, I can. I can indeed. Alright, fair enough. I wasn't expecting that. We have a small army to start with. We have a fairly large army joining in after a minute and 44 seconds. Do we sally forth? Do we hang tight and bring the bring Ulrich in as the leader of the battle? You know what? Let's introduce a bit of a challenge to the situation. We'll take some more losses this way, right? And it's always a bit more fun to have it go down that way. So why don't we take a bit of a risk over here and then kind of whet our appetites for the massive battle of Erengrad to come. So, with that said, the battlefield we go. Alright folks, like I said, this should be a relatively simple battle, I say as I, oh boy, see this entire line revealed. Might not be as simple as I'd initially anticipated. The balance of power is heavily against us when we don't have a reinforcement, so that's where I think the fun is, right? I wouldn't have fought this battle regularly, but because we didn't have a battle last session, like I said earlier, I kind of want to get a bit more fighting done this session, and why not take this risk over here? We're almost certainly going to take a lot more damage than we otherwise would have fighting this battle ourselves. Again, the garrison is relatively weak. I don't mind if it gets a bit hurt, you know, because it's the garrison. It'll be fine. It's not like they have to go campaigning immediately afterwards. But our reinforcing army, which will arrive in about 2 minutes' time, we want to try and keep them as healthy as possible. Because, of course, they do have to go campaigning immediately afterwards. They've got a fair bit of range. They do have 2 units of the, what are they called? The Bordermen. I always think about them as the Mad Bombardiers. I cannot think about them as any other name anymore. But they also have 2 pieces of artillery. So from a decent range, they'll be getting some damage done, and they can close the gap pretty quickly as well. So I don't mind holding the line over here as best as possible, as long as our troops don't give up on the fight. I just wonder if I want to inch just a little bit further over this way. Not really, actually. Actually, I want to inch the other way around so that our artillery has clear lines of fire as soon as they arrive, as soon as they get close enough for range. I just don't know. Oh god, they are so far away. It's going to take some time for the artillery to arrive, but of course the Bordermen will be fine. Cool. Let's go ahead and do this, start the battle, and see how long we can hold until our reinforcements arrive. Hopefully we'll be okay. Again, I want to make sure that we are shooting down their Fellbats as quickly as possible. I just don't want them to harass our ranged units. Again, the garrison will take a hefty beating, but shortly thereafter our reinforcements will arrive and we'll be a-okay. In fact, it's almost tempting to retreat from this position so that our reinforcements can arrive and we can use those, Bordermen to good effect as far as causing damage against massive clumps while they chase our other troops around, or garrison around. But this is alright. They've sallied forth like brave soldiers of the Empire. We're going to get a lot of work done over here. Let's focus on maybe these skeleton warriors early on while we wait for the Fellbats to get into range. I think that might not be a terrible idea. Let's try and cause as much damage wherever we can, right? It is tempting to focus on zombies instead because they don't have shields, of course, but they're they do so minimal work, you know, it's unnecessary. But crossbows, please, fire away. Get ready now. There we go. Loose. Excellent, excellent. Doing a decent bit of damage. The Fellbats are in range now. So while the invocation goes off there, let's go ahead and fire away at the Fellbats at the back there. And we just got to hold our line over here. A little bit of disruption going on, it looks like. Fellbats, come on. Oh, come on, fire away. Oh, those Fellbats are rolling in real fast, aren't they? In they come. Oh, that was a lot of damage right there. These Fellbats are going to hit us, though. Pull back. Let's get these swords back here to try and pin the Fellbats in place. Nope, they're going to move. Charge up. Oh, God. Charge. Countercharge, please. Countercharge. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Now we're in a bit of trouble over here because we are being enveloped, so I don't like that. Fire into the backs of these Fellbats, please. Hopefully we'll get some work over here. And what are we looking at here? 10 seconds before our reinforcements arrive. Front lines need to hold as best as they can. It's not so much health damage I'm worried about. It's more morale damage that I'm concerned about. Of course, Fellbats taking a fair bit of damage there. Over here as well, doing some good work against the zombies with these crossbowmen back there. And reinforcements have arrived. Let's go ahead and move them as quickly as we can, of course. Come on, bring them over, bring them over. No time to waste. Give them clean and clear orders from the start. Rear charge coming in from these zombies over here. Keep firing away. Let's go ahead and turn these guys around to fire these zombies as well. Again, just to cause a bit of damage to that rear charging unit. As up front over here, we can see the first of our troops starting to give up. All right, let's go ahead and make sure these guys are pushing as quickly as possible, as far as possible. Where are my cavalry? Why are they the last to arrive? They should be the fastest, shouldn't they? Go ahead and get Buddy in here real quick. Looking okay, looking okay. These crossbows got a lot of damage done. Good stuff. Fire away at some of... Oh boy, these zombies, I mean, they're going to hold the line for the longest as long as they can keep their morale up on that side. We could fire away at the Vampire Lord as well, just to prevent those invocations from coming through, right? That is an option. How are these crossbows doing? Yeah, firing away. Good stuff, good stuff. How is that Vampire Lord doing? He seems to be doing all right, actually. Got that Lance Macabre going down. Let's go ahead and bring our commander down on him. Keep pulling these guys down. Let's go quickly now, quickly now. As far as we can go, as fast as we can go. There we go, finally. Finally, the Mad Bombardiers have arrived. Bring them through to this flank over here. And we've got our Descending Suns as well to this side over here. Named for this purpose, right? Let's bring the Outriders through as well as quickly as they can come through. Ride. Quickly now, ride. Firing away at this flank over here still. Doing okay, actually. That Vampire Lord, you know what? We're not causing enough damage with our crossbows. So let's go ahead and cause morale damage to these massive clumps where we can actually, potentially get them to start crumbling. Crossbow's getting a lot of work done today, I think. These front lines are actually holding for a lot longer than I'd anticipated. Artillery has arrived as well. Bring them as close as we need to fire away. And in come, yes, the Mad Bombardiers coming through. Good stuff, good stuff. And we've got our Descending Suns coming through as well. Look at them charge down the field there, rushing past the infantry and the Sigmar's sons and all that good stuff. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. Crossbows doing very well over here. The Halberdiers holding the line so well. So brave they are. My goodness. Look at that. Love it. And here we go. Finally, the Mad Bombardiers have arrived on the left flank. They should cause a fair bit of damage over here. Let's make sure there's minimal friendly fire. As minimal as possible. Come on. Let loose. Fire away. There it is, there it is. Give me something beautiful here. We get, what was that? About 40 kills right off the bat there. Beautiful stuff. Keep them at it. And meanwhile, we've got these guys coming through to the other side. Yeah, should be good. Crossbows, turn you around and fire over here instead. In comes more fire over here. My goodness, that's a lot of friendly fire, actually. That is a lot of friendly fire. Can we please fire more to this side so our own units don't take the brunt of the damage there? Crossbows letting loose over here. Yeah, good stuff. And in come the shots over here as well. Oh, those are just the Outriders. Those are just the Outriders. Where are my other... These guys need to keep coming through. Why are you back over there? Come through, come through. Oh, here we go. These guys are about to engage the Skeleton Warriors. That's okay. We can go ahead and pull to the side over here and send these swordsmen in to engage these Skeleton Warriors. Not a problem at all. Pull through, pull through. Outriders still firing away. Having a good time. Yeah, good stuff. These crossbows getting a good bit of work done as well. And here we go. The Descending Sun's about to come through. Just send them off to the side there a little bit. Almost tempted to countercharge here just to pin these Skeleton Warriors in place for these swordsmen to catch up to them. Go ahead and pull these crossbows back. Now we're still holding the line over there, I think. Good charge there. It did what we needed it to do. Right, let's go ahead and pull back. Swordsmen are right there. They're going to come through, and we've got over here on the right flank an opportunity to open fire. Oh, these guys are crumbling. The enemy lord has been destroyed. Do not fire. Do not fire. We do not need any friendly fire there. Thank you very much. These zombies will fall, and a decisive victory will be had. You know what? That actually went a lot better than I'd anticipated. In my heart, I was thinking about those battles against Vlad and Isabella, and I was so concerned at how this would go, but that went very nicely. Can't complain, can't complain. Hopefully, we got some nice shots in there, and there was some good visuals to look at, because the fight was a lot easier than I'd anticipated. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I think I've just been traumatized by the experience of fighting Vlad and Isabella when we were underprepared. We did not have the right units for those wars. We were not in a good position for those wars. So I think there's some deep-seated trauma that will take some time to brush off. But look at these kill counts. I mean, my goodness, those crossbows put in work. They put in a lot of work, not just in how many kills they got. Again, don't forget the importance of ranged fire in terms of how much morale damage it does, especially against something like the Vampire Counts, where that causes the crumbling and all that good stuff, right? Obviously, it helps against other enemy types as well, because you start to scare them off, and it makes things a bit easier. But the morale damage when fighting against the undead is like a direct translation to deaths as well. 229 kills on the Mad Bombardiers. Are you kidding me? That first volley did 40, and then they got like one more in, maybe two more in. Those second and third volleys did so much more. Maybe I missed a couple of volleys, but are you for real right now? Over 200 kills in, like, the short amount of time they were there for? My god, I love those units. Thank you for bringing them to my attention, by the way, and just how glorious they are. Thank you so very much. Otherwise, I might have been like, oh yeah, no, it's okay. We're fine with just our regular Outriders with grenade launchers. No, these guys, oh boy, there's something special. I will take the extra money. Thank you very much. And yeah, we can return to campaigning pretty much immediately, right? It's unfortunate that our Rupert Wolf over here wasn't able to actually do anything. We tried, but no such luck. And Erengrad, I do believe I'm waiting for next turn, so we have one more tower, or rather I should say 2 more towers in place. It feels a little foolish to rush in now. Okay, let me check here. If I go ahead and continue the siege, almost clicked auto-resolve there by mistake, that would have been terrible. If I do decide to continue the siege, what are my concerns? We've got, well, we're not at war with Archaon, so that's okay. Zoishenk has been taken by the Sarl. We are at war with them. Fort Ostrosk is going to be taken next turn, regardless of what we do down over here. So what am I really worried about in terms of waiting one more turn for Erengrad? Nothing, really. I think I'm being rather foolish and hasty. I suppose my one concern is this rebellion down over here, but Snivin will be chased down, I think, by Ulrich over here. So yeah, let's wait the one more turn, just because, again, I've said this countless times, I'll say it just one more time, I promise, one last time. I am concerned about the towers at Erengrad, the defensive towers on the walls at Erengrad. I had some plans over here, didn't I? Nicholas was going to come through Reichland and recruit some greatswords, I believe was the plan. We do have the Karlberg greatswords available as well, which will always be on hand. Or no, that is a lie. I wanted to bring the Bordermen in here. Yeah, and I was just waiting for as long as I could before I brought them in. I remember temporarily I was thinking we'll do some merging. And maybe I was going to... Oh, right, replace these 2 swordsmen with greatswords. That's what it was. That's what it was. That's still an option, but let's make sure I don't forget about the Bordermen as I'm doing that. Let's go ahead and bring them in. The 306 upkeep for one more turn is not the end of the world, so let's go ahead and recruit them. So now we have both of these units of the Bordermen in Nicholas's army. We can see how much work they do, right? So there's little reason, I think, to hesitate there. And with the tremendous wealth we've generated, why don't we go ahead and do some more upgrades? Altdorf, are you ready to be upgraded? I think you are. We've waited so very long, it's rather silly. So let's go ahead and upgrade Altdorf. 7,760 is not a problem right now. And let's go ahead and upgrade the Tavern. Not sure where I would want to be able to get those witch hunters from. Is Reichland really the most convenient place? We don't need the extra control. Do I need that investment, or would I rather do it down at, like, Fort Oberstyr or something like that? Right up over here, close enough to the north where all the action's taking place, or do we wait a little bit longer? Do it at Mordheim. Do it at Wolfenburg. Nah, I wouldn't waste that, I don't think. Zavastra, maybe, if we can upgrade you. Sure. Oh, 15 turns until the pop goes up. Brass Keep, how about here? Nope, gonna have to wait for that as well. I just don't know yet. You know what? I'm not in a rush because we got so many from our Confederation, so I'm not in a rush. Altdorf, we're upgrading you. Let's go ahead and do what else? Uberstrike, let's go ahead and finally get our... where to go? Landmark building. Red Moon Inn in place? Sure. Yeah, sure. Why not? What are we waiting for at this point in time? Marienburg. Can we go ahead and upgrade this port, please? Takes our income from 200 to 400, but with the modifiers, it'll go from 252 to 504. Well worth it, I think. And that's basically all of our money gone, so that's all we're spending right now. And I am wary, by the way, about Moussillon as well. Many of you pointed out that they're probably going to declare war very soon, and I do agree. They've found themselves a little sort of central point at Karlberg, so they're likely to declare war, I think, from this staging point. But I'm not too concerned because 2 of our armies are in the region, so we should be able to tackle that no problem. Anyway, building upgrade available down over here at Steingart. When did I get you? Must have been after Solent. I think we're fine as we are. What do I actually want here? What do I actually want here? Do I want anything here? I guess I could work towards, like, the smithy and the armory, I should say. Blacksmith and the armory, because we have some of these higher tier buildings, but I just don't know when I'll be recruiting down over here, you know? So for the time being, I'll leave it be. Skip that. Imminent Rebellion. Oh, more of them. Troll County. Oh, right. This one's fine, because we're going to lose Fort Ostrosk anyway. Not a big deal. And that's the turn done. So as we enter turn 67, folks, just want to very quickly mention, as always, if you've been enjoying this series, if you would like to see it continue, please don't hesitate to let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. Of course, I already asked you in terms of, how much of a campaign objective and what campaign length you were hoping for and are still hoping for as far as this series is concerned. So there's that, but the number of likes also is just a quick read for me to understand, how many people are watching and when, and if I should keep going at the same pace, or as we go further and further along, if I should perhaps slow down how many episodes released per week. So those likes and comments do make a very big difference in the decision-making process that happens on this channel. The other thing that's going to have a big impact on the decision-making process is the fact that Fort Ostrowsk was not actually taken, which means there's a giant Skaven army out there waiting to pounce, like Archaon the Everchosen. Did I not just say we're not at war with him? Are you for real right now, my good man? Are you for real? Of course. Well, we're strength rank 1, so I guess that's drawing a lot of attention. Alright, I mean, hey, there's nothing I can say to this, so here we go. Here we go, them and their 2 allies. I could use some allies, Right there, so we have to make sure Erengrad goes exceptionally smoothly. To which end, I guess I'm even more glad that I waited the extra turn, because those extra siege towers will make that much more of an extra difference, right? So I guess it actually works out in the end, rather than me having rushed previously, taken more damage than I absolutely needed to, and then being at war with even more people. What do we have here? Are you for real? You're actually moving in right now? Well, that's a bit of a surprise. That is a bit of a surprise. Pyrrhic victory, medium casualties. I don't know how I could turn this into a victory. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't, I guess towers and stuff, right? Because it is a settlement battle. You know what? I think I'm very likely to lose this battle, fighting it myself, which is exactly why, again, as a way to make up for the previous session as well, I'm going to go ahead and fight this battle. The battlefield we go. Alright, folks, now you might be thinking, Party, you're overdoing it now. Now we're getting too many battles. This could have been auto-resolved, and perhaps you're right. But in my head, this one's a bit of an essential fight, which might sound funny, considering, the scale of it. But it really does change how the rest of our, next handful of turns play out. If we fail here, we have a Skaven infestation right in the middle of our territory on this side of the Empire. If we succeed, then we don't have to bring one of our armies down south to take it back or whatever. So it's kind of an important battle, if you consider it that way, which is part of the reason why I want to fight this one, because it is kind of going to decide how the next 3 or 4 turns play out for at least one of our armies. We have a decent number of supplies over here, so let's go ahead and position... Like, I'm so thrown off by the fact that we could have won this one. I really wouldn't have expected that. Like, with an auto-resolve, obviously, things are different when you actually fight them. But I do want to try and pull it off. Question is, how do I slow the flow of all these rats? And is that the play here? Do I try to prevent their arrival? And then, let's see, how much do barricades cost? Platform, monument, blockers, 500. So I could put down 2 platform barricades. They do stop them from arriving, right, from coming through. So that means these guys, if they're coming through, they would have to come up this way, and then they get blocked over here, or they'd have to go all the way around to come up this way. Fair enough. And then I could block them up over here. But that would slow them down a fair bit. Meanwhile, these guys, they'd be able to come up this way all the way through, and then they'd have to kind of come up this way to get blocked over here, hopefully. Or they can come around all the way this way, and they wouldn't get blocked. I could narrow their approach a bit, but they wouldn't get entirely blocked. Fair enough. Fair enough. I can fire at these guys as they make their approach. I can go ahead and get ready to hold the line over here. They do have some Skaven Slave Slingers back there. So here's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and move these guys up over here. You'll remember this layout from a battle a long time ago against Azazel, if memory serves me correctly. We're going to try and build something similar here. Get you guys positioned like so. Whoop, there we go. So spears, swords. Actually, let's go ahead and do spears across the board, so they'll be able to hold as long as possible. Right, get the swords back over here. And these guys are going to push in from the sides. Who's faster, actually? You're at speed 31, you're at speed 31. Okay, they're the same. So these guys are going to push from the side over here, get some rear charges into those slingers, because our crossbows won't be able to counterfire. They're going to be busy trying to whittle these guys down over here. Lots of shields, but those Skaven Slave Slingers are a key target, I think. And can I, with 400 points on hand, can I build any towers whatsoever? I don't think so. I need 500. So soon after the battle begins, we'll be able to build some of them. It's unfortunate because it takes time to build the towers, and the sooner we have them, the more damage they can do. So you know what, actually? Oh, I hope this isn't a... Bad move. Oh, this isn't a bad move. Let's go ahead and get the tower built over here. 500. And the tower built over here. 500. So we'll fire away at these guys as they approach. Force them to take this minor supply location, and hopefully that'll buy us enough time to build these two barricades, and if not these two, then this one up over here. By the time they actually get there, we'll have it blocked off. Ideally, that strategy plays out. Only one way to find out, I suppose, but that's all the planning I'm going to do right now, folks. Let's go ahead and start the fighting, I suppose. Get these guys grouped up. Toggle guard mode. No, it's on. Cool. Let's begin. These guys in right away, of course, from that side. Got to get them in a position. They have a long way to go. These guys are going to be pretty quick as well. Ooh, I didn't see those clan rat spears earlier, did I? And from over here, are we able to fire right off the bat? Yes, we are. Come on, crossbows, let loose. Come on, fire away. Fire away. Give me one volley into these clan rat spears with shields. There it is. Now let's go ahead and fire away at these Skaven Slave Slingers instead. We have these towers firing away as well. In come the first... Oh, that's a decent bit of damage. Fire away, please. Cause some hurt. And what we're looking at, 240. Got to get this up to 300, right? It's going to happen pretty soon. These guys are looking okay. Keep pushing you in, closer and closer. We're in position over here. All good. And 300. So our first one gets built now. Still firing away over here. Crossbows, how are we doing? Doing all right. Firing away these Skaven Slave Slingers, causing a bit of damage. Not amazing. They're a little loosely packed, aren't they? That's okay. Keep firing away. They're going to counterfire, it looks like, based on how they're turning. But these towers are getting a lot of work done as well, looks like. In comes another volley from the crossbows into... What did you even fire at there? Hit the Skaven Slave Slingers, please. And if we can't get another clean shot, I'll pull back afterwards. In come the charges on this side. We've got some Clan Rat Spears coming through. Going to countercharge that nonsense. And let's get our swords coming in to these Skaven Slave Slingers at the back there. Go ahead and countercharge and countercharge. Hold these guys in place. We can get some rear charges shortly. We have another 300. Yes, go ahead and build this, please. That should be all right. Where are their reinforcements over here? Slowly creeping up. Okay, we have some time. Go ahead and pull you back a little bit, because we're not causing enough damage over there. Those slingers are actually doing more damage than we're doing, it looks like. So I'm not a fan of that. Towers, keep firing up over here and up over here. Yeah, good stuff. And are we ready for charges over here? Yeah, into the Skaven Slave Slingers we go. Swordsmen are rounding the bend there. Come on now. Good stuff over here. Nice, clean rear charge, I should hope. Oh, the Skaven Slave Slingers are actually moving forward. Just trying to buy themselves some time, it looks like. That's okay. That's okay. These charges should be okay as the spears hold the lines as well. Oh god, keep pushing this way. Those slingers, man. Don't like them. Another 300 done. Let's go ahead and build a barricade up over there, and we should get some towers coming ASAP as well. Get you over here. Let's go quickly now, because they've arrived at some of these barricades. Holding the line there. Swords have arrived from behind, so that'll prevent their fire now. Still don't know how we're going to pull this off, truth be told. Can I fire at these Skaven Slave Spears, please? These towers, they did not get distracted by this capture point, by the way. That did not work out as intended. Not at all. Not nearly. That's okay. Holding the line up over here. Some of them are hopefully willing to give up soon. Morale's dropping quite a bit in this massive mosh pit over here. I think we're doing okay. I could send these swords in, but I just want to keep them in reserve for the time being. We have another 340. I need 500 before I can build another tower. What about some of the more advanced towers, actually? Where are some of our spots, actually, for making more towers? Wish I'd memorized this a bit better, I suppose. We have a barricade we can build up over there. Can I really not put a tower somewhere up over here? Just down over here all the way, right? Yeah, I guess so. Fair enough. I guess we'll spend some time upgrading some of these towers then. 700 or so is what I need. These guys are causing some damage over here. This barricade has been built. Oh, there's this tower over here. Good stuff. Go ahead and get the... I would like to get this piercing tower done. We're not that far away from the supplies we need for it. Looks like the rats over here are beginning to give up. That's good. Got to cause a bit more damage, because don't forget, they will return to the fight. They will return to the fight. How are we doing over here? Oh, we've lost that tower, eh? Go ahead and fire away at these guys, maybe? Are you able to fire away? Yeah, they're going to eat a lot of damage over here now. Not going to upgrade you. Let's go ahead and spend that value up over here, 900. Oh, expensive to upgrade. Here they come from over here and from over here as well. All right, you know what? Go ahead and get you going, so we can get this guy going over here soon. Let's bring the swords down over here. That's where we're going to need them. Almost at 300 over here. Yeah, good work up there. Caused a lot of damage. Might be able to actually pull some of these guys over. Let's go for it. Let's go ahead and build Buddy over here. Cool. And a tower up over there might help as well, actually, as these guys circle the bend and come up. I got to keep this guy down, right? Don't need his lightning causing us too much pain. And over here we have our crossbows causing some damage against these Skaven Slave Slingers, perhaps. Come on, buddies. Come on. Not doing nearly enough. We're taking so much hurt by comparison. Maybe hit some of these Skaven Slave Spears instead. It's just because of, I think, the looser formation they have. 50 seconds until this bad boy's done. Up over here, how we looking? 50 seconds until you're repaired. This guy's taking a lot of damage as well. Doing okay, though. Doing okay. I'm not capturing that point yet, which is promising. Oh, my goodness. Here we go. Move, 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 move. Get out of there. Oh, that hurt a lot. That hurt a lot. That's exactly what I was concerned about. How are we looking over here? Have these guys given up completely? We have a shatter over there. Still a couple of routes. Let's go ahead and bring these spears over, please. Good stuff, good stuff. Let's bring our crossbows up over here. Get the extra range. I don't know how much of a difference it's going to make. I think we've poorly managed our crossbows, sadly. That's going to really suck as the battle continues. Come on, give me some more shatters on their side. We got just the one. One unit was able to get away. Even if they come back, they'll be in a pretty bad state, so that's good. So sure, let's go ahead and pull you guys in. Let's see if we can get some rear charges and stuff when these guys begin. Let's get these spears back out of there. Go, 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 go. Get out of there, get out of there. Quickly now. Oh, that was pretty good, actually. That was all right. The Warlock Master has arrived. Bring these spears in as well. Back line, right? How are we looking over here? Crossbows coming through. Oh, it looks like everybody's coming around that way. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Can I please get you built up? Let's go. Noticed that pretty much right away. Don't think I could have done much better. How's this guy doing? You firing away? You able to hit anything? Let's go up over here. Get in the area, basically. Spears are back there. You guys can maybe push in. What do I hear? Lightning. Oh, I do. Oh, God, there it is. Ooh, that hurt a lot. That hurt quite a bit. Bring these spears around this way. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Bring you through as well. Against these clan rat spears. Okay. How are we looking over here? Nothing we can hit. Pull you back. Jeez. I pin these guys in place, basically. These guys are returning, so that's why these swords are in the place, in the spot there. Let's actually get these guys back up over here. Let's get you pulling over this way, because they've got that, Oh. It's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Didn't love that. Spears have come through. Keep on these guys. Where are the reinforcements? There they are. Alright, good stuff. 20 seconds until you're done. Are you really not able to shoot from here? I can't tell if they're getting any work done. And I really hate that they're not. Or that I feel as though they're not. Do I build another tower over here? Will you be able to hit anything? Hopefully. And let's save up to try and upgrade some of these towers to, well, better towers, right? Bring you up there. Let's go. Shut that nonsense down. Bring you through. Oh, that's going to hurt. Pull back a little bit, ever so slightly. Maybe bait them in to eat some damage. No, no such luck. This was what I was concerned about as well with the auto-resolve. Was like, I don't... Like, the auto-resolve obviously defends us against the effectiveness of that bolt, you know? How are we doing over here? Slinger's able to fire freely, unfortunately. Once we're done there, I might try and sneak by to shut that nonsense down. But for the time being, we are not having a good time. We are not having a good time. Quite a few of our units are breaking. You done up there? Yeah, they've given up. Let's pull through. 40 seconds until you're done. In comes another lightning strike. Oh, that looks like it's gonna do a lot. Unpleasant. These guys are firing down over here, so that's something at least. Maybe hit this. You're done in 3 seconds. No, you're done in like 30 seconds. 30-something seconds. Okay, fair enough. Can I upgrade you yet? No, 650 is what I need. Up over here, how we looking? Pull you guys back in. Let's go. This tower? Yeah, it looks like it's not doing much. At all. Alright, okay. Okay. 650. I almost want to wait until the cannon tower, really. Or even the explosive tower, but that might take way too long. In comes another blast over here. Pull back ever so slightly. Get out of there. Alright. Go back in there. Crossbows, fire to the back over there. Bring the swords in too. Alright, alright. That's gonna hurt. How are we doing over here? Bring these guys through. Let's go. Get narrow so you can actually get past here. I don't want to engage against these clan rat spears. I don't know how much damage they're doing. What about you? Right on there. You pulling you through. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, these guys are giving up. Not a chance. Not a chance we have. Piercing tower. I don't know how much good that'll actually do. You pulling you through. Come on. Oh, that hurt a lot. Didn't like that. Back over here are just Skaven Slave Slingers. Alright, let's try and push through. Come on, come on, get through, get through. And pull them down. This battle's going pretty much exactly as I'd expected it to go, for the record. This is what I had imagined. 1150. I'll wait until 1150 to try and get these cannon towers down, I suppose. Off to a good start. We scared quite a few of their units off and everything, but not able to stick the landing, unfortunately. Come on, into these Skaven Slave Slingers. Quickly now, quickly. Spears are about to give up on the fight. Shame. It's a shame. We tried. Bring these swords up. No, they're gonna give up. Ass routes. A valiant defeat. We gave it our best shot. We gave it our best shot. Now, if we're lucky, they're actually not going to take the settlement. They'll just sack it instead. And we've caused maybe enough damage that they won't come back right away. I mean, look at that. The vast majority of the damage done there was by the Warlock Master. We did a pretty good job against these Skaven Slaves and these Skaven Slave Slingers. Those are the ones we flanked, right? Caused a good bit of damage in that initial engagement, I would say. But I think I just let them come at me maybe too fast. I thought that was going to be a fun fight to have. Typically, I avoid siege battles as much as I can. They're just... Anyway. But I thought that would be a fun fight. And you know what? I kind of enjoyed just getting knocked down a peg there. That was fun. That was fun. I'm just wondering what I could have done differently. If I could have won that without the auto-resolve. Because I feel like the Warp Lightning is just so much damage, you know? It's just so much damage. But hey, these guys had a good run. Damn. Valiant defeat, I'll take it. And Mordheim has been... Okay, hang on a second. What do we got going on over here? So Fort Ostrosk was taken by who instead? Kislev. I actually kind of don't mind that. That's fine by me. Again, this is a terrible climate, so I don't mind that at all. Cool. Settlement sacked. Fort Ostrosk, okay. Wall fails, good stuff. Fort Ostrosk was lost, yeah, okay. What happened to Mordheim? That's my question. Alright. Alright, okay. I won't be able to get down there quickly enough to actually save it from another attack. So Mordheim is probably lost, but at least it wasn't lost immediately. So, Ulrich, let's bring you back towards Mordheim to actually defend it. It'll take us 3 turns to get here. I said it'll take us 3 turns to get here. I don't care if you agree or not. Come on. There we go. And then let's go ahead and do we hit Erengrad right now? Did that number go up from 9 to 10? I think it might have. Not the end of the world. So, I guess I'm at war with these guys, unfortunately, which is why I do need to care about their presence here. Otherwise, I would let them be. I have no bone to pick with Kislev. Quick deals, anything we can get over here? Nope, 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 and nope. Fair enough. Worth checking, right? And let's go ahead and dive into Erengrad, I suppose, or down over here. We've got Balthazar Gelt ready to strike at this dwarf army. Rorik Granite Hand. Just a bunch of miners here. Alright, and then Nicholas. Alright, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and... What's the balance of power here? In our favor. The reinforcements might cause us some trouble. We could just take Gelt to the field instead. Rather than, you know, wait for Nicholas to arrive, as well as fun as it is to watch these guys in action, right? And the artillery. How far can you get, Nicholas? Well, you can get in reinforcing range. But again, I want to get him those great swords, right? So into Rorik Granite Hand over here. What do we get? Valiant defeat. Well, this didn't work out. Gonna pull back from that. That balance of power did not work out. Let's go ahead and give the banner of eternal flame to somebody first, though. Flaming attacks. Let's go ahead and give it to these great swords, I suppose. But yes, let's pull back. Overstepped my my limits there a little bit. Force march would just take us back to friendly territory. Not a fan of that. If we get attacked, we could retreat. Hopefully, we'll retreat far back enough to actually get to Nicholas over here. We'll wait. Okay, hold on. If I force march, let me just check over here. Reichland is, yes, that. Okay, very well. If I force march, I will be just short of friendly territory, but I will be close enough to reinforcement range, I believe, from Nicholas Herman, if he simply marches over to here. Hang on a second. These guys need to move a little bit. Albrecht Strom, let's go ahead and get you into Rorik Granite Hand's army with an assault unit. 50-50 chance of success over here. Go for it. And perfect. Exactly what I anticipated. Fine by me. Alright. Nicholas. Up to here. In Reichland. Good stuff. Should still be able to recruit. Yeah, we just don't have room, right? Because we're a 20 stack. Okay, so the Cleansers of Corruption. I had to, like, take some notes over here because I don't want to forget which units we're upgrading, right? So we've got ourselves the Cleansers of Corruption as one unit of upcoming now greatswords. Give me a second over here, folks. I apologize for this moment I'm taking to take some notes. And the Grunberg Herd Swordsman. Alright, cool. Oh, it's so weird to me to disband these two. Well, we're not really disbanding them, right? We're upgrading them. That's how I'm making myself feel okay about this decision. But yes, the Cleanses of Corruption and the Grunberg Herd Swordsmen are being retrained and upgraded from Swordsmen to Great Swordsmen. Oh, boy. I haven't done that in a long time, if even ever. But one turn we will wait for them to arrive. And what I'm thinking is here, Gelt, if we retreat, how far back will we retreat? If we get attacked and we retreat, right? Nah, let's not take a chance there. Let's not take a chance there. Let's go ahead and force march, pull back. Oh, I can get further. Didn't look like it at first. Let's pull back behind Nicholas then, and just to be 100% sure. Because then Nicholas gets attacked. If there isn't it, can we not get past him? All right. Well, we're right next to him. We can definitely reinforce each other here. That's fine. Cool. That did not go as intended. Not nearly as intended. But up over here, the assault on Erengrad, I think, should be a relatively easy take over here. Decisive victory, low casualties predicted, but of course we're fighting this ourselves. The Sunmaker should give us some joyous visuals. Lots of cavalry over here, so we have to take the gates down quickly, and hopefully our ranged units are able to do a fair bit of damage as well. I'm a little concerned again about these Chaos Warriors with great weapons, and I'm a little concerned again about the towers that they have lining the walls. But let's see how it plays out as we take this to the battlefield. Alright, folks, let's see what we can do here. Let's see if we can't find some blind spots, perhaps. I mean, this might actually be one right over here, so that's promising. Do we have one up over here, perhaps, as well? I believe... Well, no, that was... Hang on. I guess this is the Undercity underneath Erengrad, as opposed to, you know, the actual city of Erengrad itself. I was just thinking about my village campaign, where we also dealt with Erengrad relatively recently, and so that kind of, like, is throwing me off, I suppose. But how are we looking over here? What are we looking at over here? Let's see. I suppose I could send some units up this way. The victory point is all the way up over there. We could send some units up this way to take the walls over here relatively easily. I should hope. We have a unit of spears that are pretty badly damaged. We have this spot over here as well. I just wish I could see where these fort towers could see. Let's go ahead and get these guys grouped up. Let's go ahead and get them positioned up over here. I think we'll be able to move up over here and open fire. There's a massive sort of space for us to fight at. We have a gate over here and a gate over here as well. We'll try and take this gate so our cavalry can come through. Let's go ahead and get our... let's see. So these guys are positioned there. We have these towers coming through. I wonder if I... Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. I should be able to do that, right? Spread these guys up over there. And the spears will come up from right behind them. Yeah, go ahead and position you like so, and position you like so. Cool, that should work out. And of course our cavalry as well. We got, again, a lot of cavalry. I'm just wondering if I want to position them elsewhere. Like, do I put them in here to strike at this gate instead of walking through these ones? Or is that too risky because this tower will cause us so much damage, you know? I guess I'm willing to take that chance. More worried as well about the ranged units that the enemy have too. But let's go ahead and take that gate over there. We'll take this gate with our soldiers, so our cavalry have access from there as well. And these outriders, or these pistoliers rather, what to do with you? Let's pop you down over there, see what we can do. And the Sunmaker, let's get you over here. Hopefully the towers are not going to cause us too much trouble. We might have to move in, but we'll fire away from back there. And Ubel, get you moving up over with these guys. Yeah, sure. Okay, cool. These guys are in guard mode. Let's make sure of it. Sunmaker will start firing shortly. You're okay up front. I guess this is everything. Yeah, so let's go ahead and start the battle. Move these guys up right away. Go ahead and move you up there. Let's go. Quickly now. Quickly now. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, come on. And let's go. Quick. All right, good stuff. Get you firing up over there, perhaps. There's a nice clump. If we miss, we hit. You know what I mean? Now let's get these guys moving up as well. Quickly as possible. Ooh, let's bring you up too. Let's get these guys moving too. Let's go. Looks like they didn't actually take this tower over here, which is good and promising. They do have some Night Runners up over there, though. Sunmaker, are you firing? Looks like you are. Come on now. Get to it. Get to it. Get to it. Obstructed, it says. Have that high arc. I thought you'd be nice and clear. Come on. Changing their targets a little bit. Open fire. Come on. Come on. Get some work done here. Nothing? Nothing? Are you for real? Got some clan rats on us, I think. Yeah, we do. Bring the Pistoliers back, get the spears on them. Sunmaker is such a pain. Fire back over there, maybe? Just not doing anything. How are the gates doing? Taking some damage, okay. Oh, there we go. Finally, Sunmaker coming through. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Is it going to land any hits? Is it going to get any damage done? Nope, nothing. Crossbows have arrived, though. They're firing away as well. Let them fire freely. Not going to give them orders, and they'll start moving at random places, right? Keep them firing freely. The silver bullets are going to have some trouble, obviously. We're firing away some clan rats. In come some more shots from the artillery. Come on, give me something here. Give me something here. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Good stuff, good stuff. Pistoliers, bring you up over here. Let's get these spears coming up over here. We got some clan rats coming through in just a moment's time, it looks like. Yeah, there they come. Get our spears moving up to deal with those. Gonna try and shut down the range units, obviously, but that's okay. And the towers are arriving now as well, slowly but surely. Yes. Oh, you saw how much damage that tower did? Friendly fire, fortunately. That worked in our favor, but that was scary, right? Yes, the towers are arriving along this wall over here now as well. Good stuff, good stuff. My goodness, that... Oh, we control it. That wasn't friendly fire. That was working in our favor. Good stuff. Push all of our cavalry through now. We've pushed through these gates. Come on, quickly, quickly, quickly. Charge on through into these night runners. This should be good for us. Yeah, looking all right, looking all right. Not too shabby. Keep bringing all the cavalry through. Maybe hit some of these storm vermin as well. Sword and shield. No halberds or spears to worry about. And then comes some more volleys as well from our lovely artillery piece. Getting a bit of work done, I should hope. Yeah, good charges, good charges. Go ahead and pull you back into these night runners. Yeah, doing okay. Nothing else to worry about. Yeah, we're good, we're good, we're good. We've taken the walls pretty much entirely, it feels like. Holding on over here. Ubel. Let's go ahead and pull these guys back a little bit. Ubel's fine over there. Having this tower is actually rather wonderful. Sunmaker still firing away, getting some work done here and there, sure. Can we fire at literally anything else? Like, literally anything else? Maybe these night runners, perhaps? That would be, I think, a bit more useful to us. Let's push the cavalry through a little bit. We'll get some more charges in. These guys are all moving in towards the cavalry over here, so let's pull them all back. Let's go. And our crossbows can actually come up to the walls, I think, at this point in time. Right? Not much else they can do from where they stand. We'll get them up top over here. Get the spears coming up as well. Let's go. Let's go. And again, they can't get clan rats coming up in the walls out of the ground, right? So that actually works in our favor. Get these guys all up over here. Sunmaker still firing away. Ooh. Come on now. Not too bad. It is so fun to see in action. Let's go ahead and pull you through. Oh, those are spears. Can't come through this way anymore. All right. So I guess do some of these storm vermin and stuff we go. Try our best to push them back as they're not braced or ready for our impacts. And try and force our ways through here. Let's go. Sunmaker. Oh my goodness, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Another volley coming through immediately afterwards as well. Another volley coming through immediately. My goodness. What a beautiful piece of equipment. Alright, crossbows are coming up. We got our spears over here as well. Let's send these swords up over here for a rear charge. Can we get these pistoliers firing up over there? And Ubel as well, perhaps, firing up over there. Where are my guns? Where are my guns? Where are you at? Up over here. Alright, they're all making their way up the towers. Fair enough. Hopefully we'll be able to get into position soon. And all this cavalry. Do I actually pull you back, perhaps? Try and bait these guys out? I just need more room to move as the Sunmaker back over there is causing so much hurt. My god. Alright. Get you firing where? Up over here, perhaps. Let's see if we can't do that. Pull these guys all the way back and see what we can get. Good stuff, good stuff. These guys tried to push in. They got kind of held in place over there. Not the end of the world. Sunmaker's turning around, I assume, right now. Ubel, still firing away. Yeah, Sunmaker has turned around. Come on, let loose. I want to see something beautiful here. Come on. There we go. There we go. In we go. Look at this massive clump. And you know what? That was pretty all right. And that second volley was pretty cool too. Eliminated a whole unit. And in comes the third volley. Pretty good. Pretty good. Oh my. I'm having, oh my god, an absolute blast. An absolute blast. Seeing the Sunmaker just cause so much damage. More like the Sun Taker, am I right? Taking your suns by day and by night, and taking this poorly constructed tower as well over here. That's fine. Oh man, these Chaos Warriors like caused no damage and took so much hurt. I'm having... Alright, that was wild. That was wild. Cool. The walls are ours. Our crossbows have made it up top. I think they got involved in a bit more melee than I would have liked. But it's not the end of the world. I thought by the time they'd actually finished climbing the towers, we would have pushed all of the rats off the walls, but it didn't seem to work out that way. That's okay. There are a couple of clan rats with shields here and there, but overall, I think we've done well enough. I could pull these guys back, perhaps. We have some swords up here still, engaging these clan rats with shields, yeah. Moving the rest of our crossbows over here to fire in from up top. What else are we fighting against? Everything else seems to have shattered, for the most part, if not entirely. There are these Chaos Warriors with great weapons. We are out of ammunition. Oh no, we've sustained damage. Really? No, we're just out of ammunition. These guys are not damaged. Very well. Crossbows are now firing away at these Chaos Warriors with great weapons, and up over here as well, firing away at these clan rats with spears and shields. Let's get our cavalry coming back in. We've got room now. Here we go. There are these Chaos Warriors over here. Can I turn around and fire at them? Maybe in a semi-organized fashion. Get these guys up over here. We'll see. And up over here, these clan rats with spears, they're turning back around to fend off the cavalry, I think, but I don't think they'll be able to do too much. Now some shots coming through. We're okay. You know what? Charge against them. Charge against them. Let's go. Beautiful. Come on. Took a bit of damage, of course, but caused a bit as well. Broke their morale, too. And into the Night Runners right afterwards. Not even necessary. Victory is ours. Love to see it. Yeah, we took a decent bit of damage there, but boy, that was fun. And you saw, by the way, how much damage this fort tower was actually able to do, right? Now, we were very fortunate to have captured it first, and that we were able to wield its immense power, but that's what I was terrified of. That thing firing at a clump of state troops, done. Immediately. Game over. GG, right? Not even well played. Just done. Good stuff, though. That was a fun fight. That was a fun fight. Decisive victory. I will gladly take it. It's funny. You'll find with me I enjoy both, like, just the power trip on the battlefield, as well as just getting knocked down a peg or two. I have fun either way with either extreme. I think the most fun I have, though, are with the hard-fought victories. Like, that feeling of nothing quite beats that feeling when it comes to Total War, I find. Like, I think about the Kalashrim Crusade with Total War Warhammer 1 and our Skeleton Army in our first ever Let's Play on the channel. I think about that often, very fondly. I think about the first battle, or perhaps maybe it was the second battle, one of the early battles in our Quick Head Taker campaign in Total War Warhammer 2 as well. Just those hard-fought victories, and even the ones where you just take so much damage, like the Khalida finale battle from our Khalida Let's Play. Khalida, I should say. Let's Play. Like, oh my goodness, that one hurt so much, but, you know, we came out on top. And I just love those moments in Total War games. This was a fun fight. This was very much like we were gonna win this one, you know. But I do like both extremes as well as that sweet middle spot. Look at the damage here: 120, 109, 112, 280 on the Sunmaker. My goodness, 179 up here, 162. Beautiful stuff. Crossbows got a fair bit of work done too. Beautiful stuff. My goodness. You know what? I didn't even think about, do I want to occupy this settlement or just burn it down and leave it? I suppose I should occupy it, eh? Alright, let's occupy it. Sure. Let's take it, let's take the replenishment, and let's secure the River Linsk as well. Good stuff. Erengrad, what are you to me? Nice. It does have a port, making a decent bit of money. Our economy is looking better than it's ever looked. The Tailor's Guild has actually been maintained as well as the Armory, which, I mean, it's a single settlement spot, so it's not like I could build the armory in a different settlement. I would like some military buildings in here because I think this would be helpful as a recruitment like point, like a forward operating base, I suppose, as we venture to the north. While, what? Down over here, right, we've got these units recruiting, so that's all well and good. And where is Karl? Oh, yeah, right, Karl is still out over here. Ooh. That's a little concerning. What's the deal here? One more turn, Pyrrhic victory, high casualties. One more turn, we got another pair of siege towers. Take this from the Bone Rattlers. Go ahead and continue the siege. I wouldn't mind the extra towers, but I'm a little concerned about this army back over here making some moves. Even if they use the underway, they can only get so far, but they will block our passage, right? So we will have to win against Khazid Irkolaz's next turn, or we have to pull back now. Even if we pull back now, I mean, they'll be able to block us along the way. Oh, no. Do you think they'll take Karak Ungor? They might. They must want it. They must want it. And that'll be a huge hit to our economy. That's 360 there. and another 371. That is 730 of our precious nearly 2k that they'll be taking away. So maybe I should abandon the campaign for Khazid Irkalaz and pull back to protect Karak Angor. Folks, that is something for which I will turn to you, as this is where we're calling it a session. I think that was a pretty packed one with a few battles. Yes, only the one turn, really, but there were a few fun battles in there, and I think next session will be a pretty aggressive one as we take Karak Asgaraz. Now that we've actually regrouped properly, we'll have a pair of great swords whose names I have noted down, fortunately, so I'll be able to re-implement them when they've been upgraded, as we're referring to it, right? And we are returning from up north over here with Ulrich towards Mordheim. I think we're going to lose Mordheim, and it kind of sucks, but I also didn't invest in it despite all the opportunities to do so. So, not the end of the world, and I actually wouldn't mind if, for example, Ostermark were to take it, and then we just improve their fealty to us, and then we confederate instead. Allow them to invest in the upgrades of Mordheim, and then we can just confederate and reap the rewards, basically, right? But folks, I hope you enjoyed this session. I certainly did. Things are looking pretty good, I must say, for the Empire, despite the new wars that have been declared upon us today as well. Having an absolute blast. If you are as well, don't hesitate to let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. And as always, of course, a massive thanks goes out to all of the channel members and patrons who've been supporting the channel on a monthly basis. They'll keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, cheers.